Okay, my name's Charlie Garrad. I'm the oldest living member of the Ontario Archaeological Society, except for Helen Devereux, who was in her 90s. But I've been interested in Ontario archaeology acutely, really, since late 50s, growing and learning. And my great treat in my life, looking back, are the many, many people that I've met through archaeology who have taught me and trusted me to carry on their thinking and knowledge. And that's just been probably the most wonderful part of my life.
So Charlie, you were telling us your favorite artifact is that pipe that you found. Tell us about the discovery of that.
In 1972, two events occurred. One, Canada defeated Russia at hockey. And two, I found this pipe. And believe it or not, those two events are associated. Long after I'd given up skiing because my shack was occupied entirely for archaeology, I used to stay at my shack and go off and do archaeology whenever I could. By 1972, we had reached the point, trying to track down every Piton site, that plotting them on a map, we could see the pattern, and that the sites were distributed along the escarpment, more or less equidistant, more or less 3 miles apart. But south of Etherita, Kelly Campbell, to the Connor Rolling site was 6 miles. There must be a site in between that we knew nothing about. Yes, there were artifacts from the Ferguson farm, but was there a site there? So I took a week off from work, moved up into my shack, and I went to these fields south of Duntroon, hoping to find an archaeological site. It was quite remote from the road. I was entirely by myself for miles, at the back of a farm. I found dark ash. I dug through this ash, and I'm convinced that it was Aboriginal archaeological ash, and I couldn't find a damn thing. And then I found this, and to me it was a major clue. I was on an archaeological site, and I was a bit taken aback by the wholeness of this reversal of my situation. Been there all day. I'd forgotten to take lunch with me, so I was starving hungry. I was really fed up. And I was cursing the atmosphere and find something for me. And I found this pipe. Well, I was so taken aback and so hungry that I quit work right there and then and drove back to the nearest village, which was Nottawa, where there was a family restaurant, to get some belated lunch. I was amazed. The parking lot was completely full. The restaurant was completely full. Everybody that wasn't nailed down, from road workers to postmen, were in this goddamn restaurant. What the hell was going on? Then I saw there was a TV that had been brought in for the purpose. They were all watching the hockey game in Russia. Dozens of people crowded around this little TV watching the hockey game. Didn't mean a thing to me. So I said, "Can I have a milkshake?" "Oh, we don't have a milkshake machine. We have to do it by hand. Let me see if I can find the mixer." So I sat there waiting for my milkshake. And eventually the girl found the mixer. And as she plugged it in, at that very moment, Mahavlich was skating towards the goal where he was going to make the winning goal. But as she plugged in the mixer, the TV screen scrambled. And the roar, the scream, you must have been able to hear it in Toronto. So very quickly she pulled the plug out and we got the picture back, but by then it was too late. My Havlicks had scored the goal. The puck was in the goal. The moment was over. And I said, cancel, and I snuck out while I could still get out alive. Before, if they realized I'd caused this trouble, I would have been really in bad shape. So I left my lunch till later. But I screwed up all these people that were watching my Havlicks score the winning goal of Russia. And I've never told anybody of that because I'm in fear of my life if I ever go back to Ottawa.